Today we're going for a bike ride on the Veluwe, which is a very nice area. We are cycling up the Jachtlaan and now we are turning left into Asselse-straat. This is a nice road for cycling. It has a 20-mile-an-hour speed limit for motorized traffic and a little red bike lane to the right. We cross over the ring road. Look out for the toadstools that tell you directions. And when we have crossed over the ring road, Asselse-straat becomes a lot quieter. Not much traffic. When we go out of town, it becomes even quieter. And when we actually pass the city limit, the road becomes a dirt track. But the cycle path carries on with a nice asphalt surface, nice and smooth. The toadstool is directing us to turn right, and we are now going on the cycle path towards Hoge. This is just a cycle path now. Still a nice asphalt surface. Now we're coming to a road. We cross over the road. There's another toadstool. And we have a two-way cycle path on one side of the road. This is a nice area of woods. And now we're coming into the village of Hoge. In the village itself there is no cycle track, which is poor by Dutch standards. For those of you who think that Holland is completely flat, let me tell you that Hoge is a dizzying 90 meters and something above sea level. And we got here without supplementary oxygen. On the right here is the church. And just up here is a very nice bronze statue that I think is worth looking at. As we leave the village, we have a cycle track again that takes us away from the road. Across the cattle grid that is for wildlife, there are boars and things in these woods, maybe deer. We're going downhill now, picking up speed as we go from Hoge down towards Assel through the woods. Now we're out of the woods and going across the open heathland. The heather is past its best. We should have come a month ago to have seen the heather nice and red. And there is a little viewpoint just here where we can have a good look out over the Veluwe landscape. mixture of open heathland and trees. Now we're on our way again. Now we're approaching the little village of Assel with a little cafe on the right and a level crossing. And we start the climb up towards Hoge Veluwe. This is the worst section of the ride. There's no cycle path and the road is bumpy. Now we're going on the bridge across the A1 motorway, which is a very large motorway. We can't see it, it's beneath us. And now we're approaching the crossroads at Hoge Veluwe. There are lots of cars parked here today. This is a favourite spot for picnics and walking. And it's a Saturday afternoon, so lots of people about. We're going along an avenue of very grand beech trees. And now we're approaching the sheep barn at Hoge Veluwe. Don't think there are any sheep in there today. This is another quite high spot on the Veluwe. And here we are at our favourite picnic spot, although we're not picnicking today. As we leave Hoge Veluwe, we go downhill again, quite a fast stretch. These cycle paths are just wide enough to ride two abreast or to pass cyclists coming the other way. And now we're out of the trees and on the open heathland again. To our right is a military firing range, where we won't go. And to our left now is a large area of sand, like a beach, although I think it's a long way to the sea. Going downhill again. This is a nice path for cycling on. It's made of concrete sections. A mile or so further on and we're in the woods again. And what's this? A road. So we cross over the road, our cycle path is on the other side. This is the main road that goes from Apeldoorn to Ada. It's quite a busy road, but the cycle path is well segregated from the traffic. Now we've left the main road, we're going along by a smaller road that will take us to the village of Uchelen, which is just south of Apeldoorn, part of the municipality of Apeldoorn. Did you see the toadstool? There's another one. Now we're approaching the village of Uchelen. We're going back underneath the motorway this time. Instead of going through the village centre, we're taking this side road that will bypass the village. Again, it's a nice smooth red coloured bike lane at the side of the road. And now we're back at the main road, and we turn right towards Apeldoorn. It's another two-way bike lane, and we're approaching the traffic lights at the Apeldoorn ring road. We cross over the main road and go past a small industrial area. Alongside the ring road. And here we have another level crossing where we cross back over the railway. And now we're in the residential district of Aarden, almost back where we started. Chateau Midwinter is just around the corner.